Have you ever done a spiritual healing or an energy clearing and then felt like absolute crap afterwards? Like your body short-circuiting or you're emotionally melting down? Well, you're not alone, because this sensitive little Vegemite has that happen to her quite a lot. And I'm going to explain what's really happening and why this is completely normal. Let's call it spiritual aftercare, the unglamorous side of energy and spiritual healing. Now, the analogy I like to use is this. Think of your body like a security checkpoint at the airport. A healing clears out old energetic baggage such as grief, fear, trauma, stuck beliefs, and all of that gets sent down the conveyor belt toward your physical body. But your body doesn't just wave it through. It pauses, it scans, and it asks, is this safe? Is this mine? And how do I get rid of this? And that is where the magic and the mess begins, because here's the truth. Your body is incredibly intelligent, but it doesn't move at the speed of light. Your soul might shift instantly, but your body needs time to catch up and recalibrate. And it doesn't release energy through good vibes and happy thoughts. It releases it through matter. Think crying, your tears, shaking. And I always like to use the analogy of a pot of boiling water with potatoes in it. The steam is raising and it's meeting the resistance of the pot because it's trying to get out. And that's what happens to our body. We start to shake because the energy is meeting resistance and it's trying to get its way out. We also have sweating, skin breakouts, emotional outbursts, and yes, emergency evacuations of the intestinal kind. That's the unglamorous side of healing that no one puts on Instagram or TikTok. The mucus, the migraines, the 3-day naps, the feeling like your nervous system got fried in a cosmic toaster. Now you might be thinking, what the heck is going on with me? I know this was a question that I asked myself often this year because I've been doing a lot of energetic work. What's going on is that your body is doing its job. It's translating high frequency shifts into physical language. It's detoxing. It's realigning. Now, I do want to preface that this is not to replace medical advice, and I highly recommend, if you are going through something, to always check with your doctor or holistic practitioner. These videos are purely for entertainment purposes, and this is me just sharing my own experience. Keep the ball rolling. Scientifically, what's happening is your nervous system is switching out of fight or flight. Your vagus nerve is reawakening. Your immune system is literally flushing out the stress that you have carried for years, especially if you've been someone who's been in fight or flight mode for most of their life. A lot of damage can actually happen to us in our formative years. And as kids, we develop these protection mechanisms to keep us safe, which means that we stay on high alert. And that becomes our baseline for most of our life until we become burnt out or aware of it or something happens. Think of it as like you've been clenched for so long and then you're finally releasing and the floodgates are open. Spiritually and cosmically speaking, you may be shedding layers of self-protection, people-pleasing, and inherited pain, stuff that's been compacted for years, pushed down and bypassed. You may be releasing imprints, past life, generational or karmic, and your body is usually the last stop. This is why spiritual aftercare is so essential, where rest is very, very important. It's vital. Hydration, water to flush out the debris, and grounding yourself, like anchoring yourself into the ground. There is a reason why nature makes you feel better and it levels you out. Our bodies aren't broken, they are just catching up. Light is fast, light is quick, your body is dense. Sometimes it takes a little while longer for the body to play catch up. And that is why it may take you a little bit longer for things to integrate. Your body has just had something huge happen and it's just trying to find its equilibrium. In part 2, I'll talk about what your symptoms might actually be trying to tell you so that you can maybe get a better understanding of your body and what is going on. And perhaps it might give you a little bit of a peace of mind and you won't maybe have a freak out like I did for most of this year. And again, if you have any questions around any of this subject criteria, please put it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer. Thanks, bye.